Good afternoon, everyone. This is Simper Gummy here at Team Scoop, going over deck profile. The Set 6 Blue Majin Buu deck. So this card's pretty cool. I like Majin Buu. I like the black version. So I decided to bring out the blue version based on the new, I guess the second to last set came out, the Evolution Booster, I believe, with the new Majin Buu support. So permanent, I can't send cards to my drop to warp, so I can't overrun with this deck. Once returned, this card draws. Out of a main, I burst 3. I get to put any card in my energy to my drop, and I can place a Majin Buu card from my drop in rest mode. So it's good for fixing our energy because we play the 4 drop, and a 7 drop, and a 3 drop from our energy. Awaken, 4 less life, draw 1 on top 1. On the backside, same permanent, but Sparking 7. I get plus. I draw a card on swing, and I get +5. So I'm a 20k, which is nice. Especially to get rid of Unison, stuff like that. And then activate main. I do the same effect, but I don't have to burst. So I can do once per turn. I can just swap out energy. So take energy, take on energy, and put a Majin Buu in rest mode for my drop. All right, we're gonna get into our Unison package. We run 4 Unisons. But the main one we want to see, we run 3 of the Frieza and Cell and Match Made in Hell. So I run this one because it's a turn to Unison, which is nice. Let's not charismatic, but let's the Trunks counterplay go on turn 2, and we got D magic to negate because we burst a lot already, so we can protect it. And also it does the rejuvenate doesn't come up much, but the auto's nice. So once per turn, when a battle card is returned to its own hand by a skill, I draw a card, then I get the bomb deck a card. Well, bomb deck will place on top of my deck, which is nice. And then it's +1. I can choose a blue battle card in my hand, then it costs 1 and play it. So we play a lot of 1-ofs in this deck. So I'll show you some of the 1-ofs now we play off it. We play 3 of the Power of Hope. So it's nice. We go turn 2. We +1 on Unison. We play a Oob's a blocker in auto. If there's a Unison card in play, I get to draw a card. So it's a pay for free, draw a card, blocker, play Unison to survive on the turn. We play 3 Self Awakeners. We play Son Goku Fusion Synergy. When auto, add 1 card from my life to my hand. When this card attacks, I get plus 10,000 power and crit for the turn. So it'll be a 15k crit, which is good for early pressure and Self Awakening. The other 1 drop we play is part of the actual Buu chain. Is you play 1 drop Majin Buu Revitalizing Absorption. When this card is played, I get to draw a card, which is nice. So I play it off the Unison. But it's activate main for 3 blue. If my leader in energy are mono blue and my opponent has 3 or more energy, which is important because I always try to get this guy off on my turn 3. Your opponent has to have 3 energy or more. I can place this card. I can play a 7 drop Majin Buu for my energy, and then I put this card in rest mode in my energy, and then I get to put a Son Gohan Adolescence with the energy cost 4 or less from my deck to my drop. So the 7 drop Majin Buu is going to absorb or put under that Gohan we put into our drop. The last Unison we play, we're going to play the 4 drop SPR version of the Majin Buu Unison. He's a double striker blocker. So in turn 4, like our turn 4 is pretty explosive. So we need to get there because we want to do overkill on turn 4. So if turn 4 his +0, I draw a card. Then to start my main phase, I get to switch 1 mono blue energy active mode, which is nice. So honestly, he's kind of a 3 cost Unison at that point. And then auto, I can minus a marker. When your opponent attacks with the battle card, I can choose any other battle cards, not ignore barrier, does not ignore barrier, and put it at the bottom of the deck. So it's probably better to swing with the big card first. If not, I'm going to send the big card to your bottom. And of course, the counterplay, like I said earlier, we're going to play 4 counterplay Trunks, the SS Gaussian techniques. Pretty much Unison in play. I can discard card from my hand, and I can stop the play of any card in the game, I'm pretty sure. I don't know of any cards that just say, like, can't stop in play unless it's, like, can't be negated or something like that. Now, getting into the Buu package, we have the 3 drop Buu. This is the one we play from energy. So usually turn one, I want to charge this guy always. But this guy says, if my leader is blue, and I remove this card from my energy to my drop area, which is the leader skill is going to do that for me. I can play this card. When I play this card, I put a Gotenks from my deck 4 or less into the drop, and then I can tap one blue, activate main. I can send this card to my warp, and I can play a 4-drop Majin Buu for my energy. So this is a really good turn 2 play, which is pretty awesome. So turn 1 you charge, turn 2 hopefully you can have another Majin Buu in play, or from your drop you swap it out and you play a 4-drop. So it's pretty cool. And then when in the Majin Buu, the 4-drop you play, I put a talk on my deck of energy, which kind of sucks, but you know sometimes they play a super combo to get energy out. So the 4-drop Majin Buu you play for that effect is when we run 3 of them is the Predation Absorption Majin Buu. So this guy comes in, he has barrier once per turn. If there's a gold tank on this card, I play a Majin Buu token, which is great because the 3-drop will allow you to put a gold tanks in your deck to your drop regardless. So then he's going to get that out of the main all the time. And then what's pretty cool about this too, out of a main, which again, turn 4 plays are great. Your leader card is a Majin card, which it is. Choose one Majin Buu card with energy cost of 7 and your energy and play it. If you play the card, add this card to your energy in rest mode. So you play a 7-drop to put this guy in rest. So you swing at it, token, top 4, put energy, play a 7-drop, which is great. So 7-drop we're going to play is we're going to play the Ultimate Absorption Majin Buu. So he's a triple striker, which is good. Auto. I can, when this card is played from energy, choose one battle card in your drop area, place on this card, and choose one of your blue energy, switch to active mode. So that's cool. I forgot the active mode part in the video, but it's pretty nice. So we'll put the Gotenks underneath, we'll put the Gohan underneath it. And when there's Gohan underneath it, he gets his other auto once per turn. When his card attacks, if there's a Sun Gohan, which it will be, on this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, place on this card, and switch this card to active mode. So essentially, it's a triple striker dual attack. And what's cool about it says up to 1. So even if you do 0, you still get to switch to active mode because it's up to 1. Alrighty. And the Go-Tens and the Gohans in the deck, playing a 4-drop Gotenks, battling the Evil Forces. He goes under the 4-drop. He's a deflect, double striker barrier, which is nice. Sometimes you cast him for 4. And when your opponent does a counter skill in a battle with this card, you send all their opponent's battle cards annoying barrier to their hand, and you get to switch 2 energy to active mode, which is nice. And then the other Gohan we play is a Gohan, the 3-drop Gohan, great same Punisher of Evil. It's pretty cool. This is a pre-release one, so I got that monies. It's deflect, barrier, blocker, revenge. So auto. Once per turn, when this card KOs an opponent's battle card, switch this card to active mode, which is pretty cool. So a lot of times he comes out for defense, so he's going to stay around. So it's not bad. Play 2 of them. We're going to play 2 of Boonies. So another turn 4 play. A Boonie's nice. Unfortunately, these gone down in price, but I got the originals. Has deflect for 4 energy, which means it's going to stick. And then you get to play 3 after tokens, 15,000 power, 0 combo power, and 500 combo power, which is nice. And then once per turn, the opponent will talk card of the deck. If it's a battle card, I get the reset energy, which is nice. So turn 4 play, you almost get 4 swings on turn 4 alone, and possibly reset energy. You play 1 SS Vegeta Saiyan Tenergy, another pre-release. So he's cool because when your opponent, when you take damage from one of your opponent's non-keyword skills, I can play this card and then add the top of my deck to my life, which is nice. So pretty much you free play a card for taking damage, like turn 1, turn 2, which is pretty cool. Next, super combos. We play 3 of the draw ones, the Vegeta, bottom deck draw a card. Bottom 1 draw 2 Vegetas when they're 4 less life. You play 1 Xeno. So we can play Xeno actually off the Unison to draw a card, which might be good. But if I'm at 5 or less life, I can combo this card and put any card in my energy and put a card back down in active mode. So it doesn't specify how it goes in. It just says put down energy. So you should put energy in active mode. So it's pretty good if you have Negates in there, secret rares, stuff you want for this turn, they're attacking, or next turn. You can send super combo, grab energy, put something else down. All right, we're playing one Galactic Buster. I saw a list earlier that played like four. My list is different, and I like my list better because I made it. We play one only because we only play three one drop 10Ks, not including Secret Rare, which we really hope Secret Rare is not in our energy. But it's just nice to have on defense to kind of restand or do like another play, so we can drop the Buster combo to the 7 cost, and then with that energy we have tapped, we can potentially go into these. I like this on offense, but defense is still good too. The Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha. So on defense, it's a 15K boost, and I get to untap energy. And on offense, it's a 15K boost, and I get to draw a card for 1 energy. So it's not bad. We like it on offense because we're going to be really aggressive. Next, we'll get into our negates. I guess we're only playing 3D Magic. I feel like just be one more, but yeah, I might have to make it 4. I'm missing one. So 3 or 4, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Probably should play 3. But right now in this deck profile, we're playing 3. Untap 1, Spark and Negate. And then we have the Chill. That's probably why I'm only playing 3. So I'm playing Chilled. But sometimes I think D-Mag is good, but Chilled have a Negate and they have a blocker is sometimes better, having to negate and potentially block an attack versus just one negate might be better in situations. But there's also room to add more. I mean, it is a burst deck, so it's by no means close to 55. I think it's a 50 card deck, 51 if I'm not mistaken. Last is Secret Rare Hatch. Negate's gonna stop everything. So just pretty awesome. If I have 3 more energy, I can negate the attack and then play this card. To do so without paying its cost, I have to discard a card from my hand. Pretty awesome. All right, that's the deck. Hope to see some more gameplay come in the future, and let me know what you think, everyone. Peace out. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. That's the thing too.
I'm just gonna work, that is my motive. I'm not gonna stop, this is my moment. I'm not gonna quit, that is a weakness. I'm just gonna execute, that is my purpose. I speak with attitude, hard cause the feeling I